Well, my name's Art Fry. I'm the inventor of PostIt notes. I had the best job in the world, I think, and that was one where I could just explore my curiosity about things and try things out. So worked on a lot of different things, but of course the one that is probably the most satisfying and the one that everybody knows about is PostIt notes. And I'm never very far from them. I've got one here right beside my chair. Well, so there's a whole lot of chemistry and engineering that's gone into this note that isn't apparent to the user. And the thing that is important is that it works, and it works every time. In the meantime, I was singing in the church choir out at North Presbyterian Church in North St. Paul. Wednesday night choir practice, I would put little slips of paper into the various sheafs of music that we were singing and practicing and for upcoming things. And well, one Sunday I got up to sing and the paper had fallen out. Everybody else was singing. I'm trying to find out what page we're on, and I was thinking, gosh, wouldn't it be nice to have a bookmark that would stick to the paper so that it wouldn't fall out, but it can't pull paper apart. I was able to solve that problem pretty quickly. And so we got samples I was making samples of bookmarks. So I was using them for myself at that time. And one day I was writing a report and had some questions about some data that had been submitted to me. And so I cut out a bigger sample of the bookmark and stuck it down beside that data and with an arrow to it and wrote a question about it. And I sent it in to my supervisor, Bob Melinda. What was the most important note I'd ever written? It was that note. Because that afternoon we thought, holy cow, it isn't just a bookmark, but it's a whole new way of communicating with other people. So that's essentially the story of PostIt notes. Everybody in marketing and sales said this stuff isn't going to sell. It's a crazy, wild lab guy's idea, For you that aren't aware of it, the 15% plan was promised to all technical people that says that you can work on whatever you want to 15% of your time. And that's how all the major new products at 3M has gotten a start. The best way to learn something, by the way, is to try and do it yourself. I think if you stop learning, you start dying. So continue to learn. This crisis that we're following has forced everybody inside. And one of the good things about it is that we can learn. You can figure out, up to now you've been doing your mother's things, your father's things, your school teacher's things, and so forth. Now you can figure out what your life should be. What are you really interested in? Is it writing? Is it painting? Is it doing woodworking? There are all sorts of creative things that you now have an opportunity to do that you might never have the time for later on. You all have a responsibility, not only to yourself, but to other people. And hang in there. Find other ways of making use of that time. Learn new things. And we'll eventually get through this.